When managing firearms, safety is the most important thing. And joining us to talk firearms safety is Donathan Brooks and John Hudson from Dojo Defense. Thanks for joining us, y'all.
Thank you very much for having us.
Okay, this is very important, and this, area, a lot of people have grown up, with guns, all the hunting and everything. So I love it that we're taking an emphasis on safety. Tell me kind of about what y'all's backgrounds are.
I worked for the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office for 25 years. 22 of that was in special teams and as an instructor. And I enjoyed teaching. I'm retired now, but good knowledge really doesn't do anybody any good if you don't pass it along. And so my heart is also in teaching as well as in law enforcement and firearms as well.
I love that. I love that. Why did y'all decide to start the company?
I think there was, when we looked at the available on the training landscape, there was a lot there for people that want higher round count, more difficult classes that might last 1 or 2 days.
Right.
And your CWPs and basic pistol existed. But there was a gap, we thought, for people that wanted to learn more effectively how to utilize firearms in self-defense and also be able to dive more into firearms in the family.
And the storing, there's nothing, and gosh, working with the sheriffs, I bet you saw too many stories of, accidental shootings or someone gets a hold of a gun because it wasn't properly stored.
Precisely, and it's very preventable.
Yeah.
Whether it's unauthorized use or just poor storage and just quite frankly irresponsible gun ownership, which is a hallmark of what we believe in at Dojo.
Okay, so how would you, teach that to someone? Because y'all do some seminars and basic storage lessons.
In addition to, offering your NRA basic courses or your concealed weapons permits and live firearm training, we're starting to offer once a month free 1-hour seminars for families to come to. And even if you're not familiar with guns at all, you never desire to own one, or you are familiar, but maybe you don't know how to talk to your kids about guns.
Yeah.
Just a free 1-hour seminar where you can come and we'll have things like this out. All of these are non-functioning and different options so that we can show people basic gun literacy, which is what I consider to be how to unload and make a firearm safe. Because even if you don't want to own one, your children might be in a house that does have one if they go and visit.
Right.
Or if you find one out, what should you do with it? And that's something we can cover in an hour, entirely safe, because there's no functioning firearms there, just like there aren't here. Right. And I think it's a good way to get in touch with the community and bring some of the modern safety options out.
Yes, and I love it too, because a lot of people are conflicted on what to tell the kids. Do you let them know, yes, we do have one in the house? Do you just act like you don't?
I have twin 4-year-olds, and we've got another one on the way. And even at 3 years old, my sons, when we went through Cabela's Bass Pro Shop, we get to the gun section in the cart, and my 3-year-old is like, Daddy, that's a gun we don't touch. So I think you can have the conversation about any sort of iffy topic with children as long as it's developmentally appropriate.
I like that. I like that a lot. So you have a seminar that's coming up. Tell us when this is. It's on October 26th.
It is October 26th. It'll be at Jolly Rogers Barbecue in Pacolet. Jolly Rogers is a great local restaurant. They did a lot to help the community out during Helene as well. So we're happy to partner with them. You can come out to our seminar and then get some great barbecue. But what we'll be doing is covering how to talk to kids and playing some interactive games with them. We like the stop, don't touch, run and find an adult.
Love
right?
That.
We've got a little
Love
song. The NRA has a video available on YouTube, so we'll be playing that, learning the song, and then having different activities where they can run up and see one and practice running to their parents and telling them about it.
Yeah.
And then with the parents, we're going to go over how to unload one. Just basic, this is what you do to make sure that nobody can hurt themselves, because you treat every firearm as if it's loaded.
As if it's loaded,
right? Until you absolutely know for yourself. So if a child comes up to you and says, hey, I found a firearm, if you're unfamiliar, then I'd like for you to be able to make that safe for you and your family.
Right, because it can feel like something like, oh gosh, what do I do with it? And that's not what you want to do.
It's a mechanical device. It's not a bomb.
Right.
There's a lot of new gun owners now, and they're either afraid of it or they've been vilified for gun ownership. There are a lot of adults that don't know anything about firearms. We can bridge that gap easily.
Yeah.
And that's what needs to happen.
Well, I really like y'all's approach. I like the honesty and everything that you're doing. All the information right there on your screen. Go out to that day on October 26th. And if you would like to sign your family up, for some one-on-one, some classes, bring in a group, they will do that too. All the information on your screen. So thank you so much, guys. That was very, very entertaining.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us very much.
Yes, we'll have to do this again.